Socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariel. I create beauty and fashion videos as well as lifestyle vlogs. So today is going to be another foundation review, and this is a very exciting review. This is going to be the review of the Haus Labs foundation from Lady Gaga. Let's start off by telling you guys a little bit about the claims of this foundation. It's supposed to be a weightless, clean foundation that reduces redness and help protect the skin from environmental stress, as well as seamlessly blur the texture and pores to deliver a very natural skin-like finish. This foundation is supposed to last 12 plus hours and be completely cake free. So no cakey makeup with this foundation. A couple of the key ingredients in this foundation is fermented arnica, which is supposed to visibly reduce redness and irritation. This foundation also contains Intellizin 7 complex, which is a proprietary blend of medicinal herbs that's supposed to help heal the skin and calm the skin. So this foundation is not a full coverage foundation. It delivers medium coverage. It's supposed to last 12 plus hours, as well as deliver a natural skin-like finish. I did pick this foundation up from Sephora and it retailed for $45. So yeah, if you wanna see how I achieved this look and my final thoughts about this foundation at the end of the night, then keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so this is the foundation here, the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. I did get the color 385 medium neutral, and it is like a perfect match. So this is the packaging. It's another one of those frosted glass packaging, but the shape of it just really cute and different. I would expect nothing less from Lady Gaga. You know, she's one of those very different sort of unique, iconic artists. And so, yeah, I absolutely expected her to have some sort of unique packaging. I do love the fact that she has, as far as the writing, her logo, it is a beautiful chrome silver, and I feel like it just gives it a very sleek, modern appearance. On the actual lid, it does have an H engraved in it with sort of a slant. This slant is just for looks. So you take this off and it does have a pump. I'm gonna start off on bare skin. I like to see how a foundation performs on its own without any primers. That way I'm able to recommend the best primer for you by the end of the night. So I'm gonna start off with literally one pump. As far as the recommended application method, the website does recommend that you can use your fingertips, that you can use a foundation brush, and even a beauty blender sponge. That's basically all the tools for foundation. So I'm assuming they're wanting you to use whatever tools works best for you for whatever coverage you want. So since this is a medium coverage foundation, I want to get as much as that medium as possible. I'm going to use a dense brush, which is the Real Techniques 200 brush. And when I Googled the Haus Labs foundation brush, it's similar to this, a dense foundation brush, except it's slanted. It has like a slanted shape. So what I would recommend, if you want more coverage, if you want to get that medium coverage, to use a dense foundation brush. And if you wanted more of a sheared out coverage, use some sort of beauty blending sponge. So I'm going to take my fingertip and go ahead and apply the product to the areas that I need the most coverage first. This foundation does look very much skin-like, which I love. I love that in a foundation. So with what I have left, I'm just gonna go in back into the areas where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. And so we're still working with one pump at the moment. One cool thing that I feel worth noting is that this brand has over 40 shades to choose from, so they will definitely have a shade for you. One pump gets the job done, which is a great thing. So for concealer today, I'm going in with the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is a product that I hadn't used in a very long time, oldie but goodie. So I did pick up the color Medium Dark 2.6 Walnut, and I'm gonna highlight with this, placing it underneath the eye area, being careful not to take it in where I see my creases, because we don't want that concealer to settle in our crease. So underneath the eyes, down the center of the forehead, just pretty much our high planes, down the bridge of our nose. And using the Real Techniques body blending sponge, I'm gonna go in and blend the concealer starting out the outer edges, working my way inward. So up here would be the outer edges, working your way inward that way. I like to use cream contour first when I contour, just because it looks the most skin-like. Cream resembles skin more than powder does. So I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Tantour and Contour Cream. This is in the color Medium. And I'm gonna use another one of those Real Techniques 200 brushes. Keep in mind, this Huda Beauty cream contour is super pigmented, so a very little goes a long way. I'm just gonna take just a little bit what's right there on the cap, maybe like barely nothing, just that little right there. And what I'm gonna do is take this product with my finger and add that right where the contour and highlight meets, just like that. And blend. What that's gonna do is give us more of a seamless blend between the highlight and the contour. We don't wanna be able to tell where one starts and one ends. To further brighten under the eye just a little brighter, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one is in the color Light Sand. And this is one of those concealers that you don't want to blend right away. You want to wait about 60 seconds for it to get a little bit thicker, and it just helps you to get more of a flawless blend with this particular formula. For blush today, I'm gonna try out a new blush, you guys. This is a cream blush that I picked up from CVS. It's the Maybelline Cheek Heat. And using a Real Techniques contour brush, I'm going to lightly tap some of that product because I don't want to apply too much. And it's just a really pretty blushy rose color. And I'm gonna place that right on the apples of my cheek, moving upward towards the hairline. It's not super pigmented, so it does have a good amount of color, but it's not like crazy pigmented. To set my highlighted areas, since we've used all these creams, we definitely want to set it with some sort of powder to keep it from moving around, getting creamy and oily throughout the day. So I'm going in with the Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. Looking up, I want to smooth out any creasing that I may have before I start to apply the powder. So now I'm gonna apply powder everywhere else and blend it out with a powder brush. This is a fluffy powder brush that I got in a Sonia Kashuk brush set several years ago. For bronzer today, I'm going in with the Absolute New York Pro Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer, you guys. This is in the color Dark. And I love this bronzer because it does have micro fine golden reflex, very subtle golden reflex. So when you bronze your skin with this and go outside, it just gives you a very sun-kissed glowy look without being overdone. Very understated and beautiful. Adds to the dimension of your skin. For my brows, I'm gonna use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This one is in the color Espresso.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh.
For eyeshadow today, I'm going in with the Patrick Starrr One Size Visionary palette, using Soft Serve on my crease, and then I'm gonna take Manila Sands and put this on my lid. I'm gonna take Brownie from that same palette, it's the dark chocolate brown, and blend that just on my outer corners, going halfway through the lid, being careful to stroke upward. So we're not taking it all the way in, but just about halfway. And see how that just sort of lifts the eye shape. To add a little bit of shimmer to the lid, I'm going in with an eyeshadow topper. Now this is another oldie but goodie I used to use a lot years ago. And this is Kitten Karma. It's the name of this color. It's from Stilla, one of the eyeshadow toppers from Stilla, the color Kitten Karma. It has a little skinny tip here, so I'm literally just gonna apply some product to that beige color on the lid, and you're working fast because it dries fast. So really quick, the same flat 239 shader brush from MAC. I'm gonna tap this onto that cream color, and it just gives a very subtle shimmer to the eye. Very beautiful. For eyeliner, I'm going in with the NYX Epic Wear Liquid Liner. For lashes today, I'm gonna use Socialite Mink Lash in the style Day Party. And this is gonna be a medium length lash that has alternating short and longer hairs. Super fluffy, made of 100% mink hair. For the waterline, I'm going in with a NYX Wonder Pencil. This is a nude color pencil, and this particular Wonder Pencil is in the color Deep. Mascara, I'm using the Great Lash mascara from Maybelline. I'm just gonna deepen around the perimeter of my face just a tad bit. Going in with the Black Radiance True Complexion palette and just hit that very thinly. I don't wanna blow it out too much, but just keep it right close to the perimeter. And for powder blush, I'm going in with the MAC blush in LoveJoy. For lips today, I'm using the MAC Cork lip liner. And taking Iman Nude from Iman. And a new lip gloss that I just picked up yesterday. This is the Dior Stilla Gloss, and it's in the color Mirrored. I'm going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Now the website does state that this foundation's lasting power is 12 hours plus, so we're gonna be the judge of that. It's now about 9 a.m. So per usual, I'm gonna wear this foundation for the rest of the day, and I'll come back tonight to let you guys know my final thoughts and how this foundation stood up. Hey socialites, so I am back and it is now 8:03 p.m. So I've had on this foundation for almost 12 hours, between 11 and 12 hours. So look, I feel like I don't even need to say much. Like, I don't ever really blot, so I did not blot today. I've been out and about. I've gone to the movies. I did a little bit of shopping. I went to the store. I've done household chores. I've filmed multiple videos, and we still flawless in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the most beautiful foundations that I have worn in a very, very, very long time. Like, I mean, I wear some really nice, and I've done reviews of some really nice foundations, but this one is truly saying something. For having this on between, I wanna say around 11 hours, I mean, it's flawless. It is absolutely flawless. I love it. So just for reference, if you're my color in the Pat McGrath foundation, I'm gonna tell you some of the colors of my favorite foundations, just so you guys can kind of get a picture of what your color may be. So I'm medium deep 23 in the Pat McGrath. In the Rare Beauty foundation, I am 430W. And in the Charlotte's Beautiful Skin from Charlotte Tilbury, I am 13 warm. So just for reference, if any of you guys wear MAC foundation, I wear about like a NC45, NC46 in their foundation, definitely lighter than an NC50 for sure. So just for reference, the foundation did not oxidize. I did not get oily. As far as prep, if you're wondering what primer to possibly use, I didn't use a primer because I wanted to see how the foundation performed on its own. But if I were to use a primer, I would probably use the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk foundation, just to help it, you know, eliminate the appearance of fine lines and pores, if any. I'm trying to get a closer look. You guys, I don't even barely see pores. Like, when I tell you very, very, very minimum on the pores. So it's just a lovely foundation. If you're somebody who has super oily skin, you might want to use a little bit of a mattifying primer before you get started. But other than that, you should be good to go. Because like I said, today was a pretty active day. I have not blotted today, and this is what we got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you did, please help me out and click that like button. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.
'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars.